Hi, I'm Pastor John from Gospel Church Minleton. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. We're a small but growing church plant with a heart to see the good news about Jesus go out to rural people with transforming power for the glory of God and for the joy of all who will come to believe. Since starting out 5 years ago, Gospel Church has grown a lot, and we've spent our time and energy preaching the good news about Jesus from the Word of God, discipling believers, both new and old, and labouring to equip, empower, and live out the mission of Jesus to bring the gospel to the lost here. In 2021, we were very blessed to be able to purchase our building, and by a miraculous gift, we were able to pay that off in less than a year. 33 to 35 Main Street was an over 100-year-old building housing a bar before it became a church building. As such, it has many of the things needed for running church programs and Sunday services, but it is also desperately in need of some work. That's why in 2024 we had plans drawn up to renovate the building, to make it a place that houses and enhances gospel ministry for decades to come. We've intentionally focused on changes that will have a meaningful impact on the ministry potential of the building, rather than ones that are purely aesthetic. That includes things like making changes so we can reorient our worship space, to make it simpler to use and increase the capacity by 50%. Installing a parents' room and a small office. Creating storage spaces, as we currently have exactly no indoor storage space. And creating a side veranda that can be used for outdoor ministry and fellowship. To do all this, though, it takes more money than we have. That's why we're splitting it into a number of stages, but it's also why we're asking you if you could commit to giving to this important work. Rural places have often been neglected by gospel-centred ministries who have not without reason focused on urban centres. And it is a challenge in rural ministry to find the funds needed when you're working in small places. But if you can contribute toward this work, we believe Gospel Church could continue to grow into a base for expanding rural ministry in South Australia. So we are boldly asking you to go to the website, take down those details, pray and consider and give toward this important building update as a way of contributing to gospel work in the country for the glory of God and the joy of all who will come to believe.